So excited to have you. My name is Scot Mendenhall.
My name is Lily.
My name is Joey.
We're in LA, and Lily, what are we doing?
We're here for the One Wheel pop-up. We're gonna do races.
We are gonna race, and I'm going to win.
And we are here for the night ride, going through LA with a bunch of one-wheelers. It's gonna be so epic.
But we're also talking about something super, super important.
Merry Christmas, let's get it started.
As a little boy, I always wondered if I would change the world. You know, make it a better place. Like the stories I was told as a little boy lying in my bed. I've learned that when an opportunity comes your way to tell a story of good news, I best leverage those moments. This is where the good news about Onewheel's pop-up shop in LA and my dreams of changing the world collide. After seeing the email, Lily, Joey, and I pack our Onewheels. When I say we packed up our Onewheels, I should also add that all of our clothes, shoes, toothbrushes, socks, unmentionables, and everything we would need.
All packed, ready to go to LA. Hope they get there.
After checking our packing list twice, we took it to FedEx. This is where I was faced with my first of many fears. Will the Onewheels arrive on time and in working order? Second fear that soon overwhelmed me was, can we do this? And more fears flooded in. Can we travel around in LA with only our Onewheels? Is it too unsafe in LA? What if we crash? What if I break my collarbone? What if someone steals our bags? What ifs filled my mind? But one was the loudest. What if we succeed?
Outside these doors to tell you what's going on here in LA. It was 7 degrees and snowing in Minnesota, 65 and sunny in LA.
Beautiful weather here.
We've upgraded for sure. Let's tell you what we're doing though. And we made it in LA. This weather's amazing.
We made it. Good news, we made it.
Okay, here's some of the rules as we have made up our own. We've made up our own rules for the game.
For our time here
Our
in LA.
What is the number one rule, Lily?
The number one rule is you can only have 3 Ubers.
So we've mailed our Onewheels to ourselves here in our luggage. Well, stuff. We had one bag, all the camera gear here. We're gonna use one of our Ubers immediately to get the Onewheels.
Yep, they're in boxes. We gotta go. Our one Uber right away is it leaves us with 2, which we need to use the second one to get from where our Onewheels are just to the beginning location.
We only have one left.
That's right, 1. With 1 Uber left, means the rest of the time we're getting around on the Onewheel. We're gonna do a series of races here, 3 different races, one involving Onewheel employees and the others involving us, and the winner takes home. What do they take home? Lily, tell us.
These trophies are handmade, one of a kind. Check out this picture, they are awesome. We did travel with them because we can't chance breaking them.
Might have found a loophole with the help of our Uber driver here on using 3 rides only. Like we were gonna use 1 to get the Onewheels and then get another one. But I'm sorry, I didn't get your first name. Frederick, our Uber driver, came with a genius plan. We'll add a stop, and then he'll just drive us back. Lily is trying to add the stop. We have, what?
2 minutes.
2 minutes to destination. If we don't get it plugged in, it's over. The ride is over, and we'd have to book another Uber. So trying to get it done so that we stay within our rules.
Well, what did I do?
No pressure, Lily, but we now have 1 minute to destination. 1 minute.
And he's driving.
Oh, trip updated, it says again.
I added the stop.
Yeah, we got it.
I got it.
Yes, well done, Lily. Whew, 1 Uber ride, done.
Probably do that.
We gotta find where we go pick these up. All right, Frederick, we'll be back hopefully.
Hey, if we can't, we need to cancel these things.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got it.
we're trying to figure it out. We've never done that at a stop deal, but we gotta find the entrance to
Okay,
where
we
pick up.
cannot be recording.
We got them. The boxes just aren't in the greatest of shape, but they made them halfway through the journey here, and we got it. Now we're just gonna carry them on into the car. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, thank you. Good luck with everything.
It'll be an adventure. It's gonna be an adventure, that's for sure. The boxes have arrived. Well, we are now at a spot where we're dropping off the boxes because we're gonna go get something to eat.
We're gonna one wheel on out of here.
We got one wheels, they work, 99% battery. It'll be a little bit different to ride around and have to know that we have limited, like we're limited by our charging, our batteries. And everything I've read about downhill, yeah, is that these are 99%. Will this hill kill us? Like, will it overcharge? Lily struggled going downhill on grass. How is this any difference, Lil?
This is amazing.
Look at this. I don't know if the view's gonna
How
come.
beautiful LA was.
Joey, don't crash, man. It's not grass. Joey's up here complaining that this is advanced riding because the terrain here isn't like Minnesota. It's bumps and leans, and he's whining a little bit as we turn on Sunset Boulevard. We're eating at a place called Monty's Burger Place. Real quick bite, charging the One Wheels up. Then we're headed to the pop-up shop of One Wheel. That was my first Impossible Burger. How about you, Lil?
First ever.
And
It was amazing.
like a thumbs up all the way, like out of 10.
Out of 10, I say 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Joey, what would you say? Impossible Burger, what are you ranking?
I would say 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. It's my first one, so I gotta rank it like at least give it at least a 6 because it was pretty tasty, but I don't have anything else to compare it to. Maybe we should compare a few more.
As we rode around LA, I couldn't help but ask myself, what does it take to change the world? Is it money? Do you have to be famous? Do you have to have the right set of parents? Live in the right part of the world? I don't think it takes that. I think it's a passion to serve and not to be served, and to love others more than oneself. That seems easier said than done.
Just pausing really quick because that thing in the air is awesome. It's like a military helicopter plane. We just came up to this curb. We're gonna go around, we're gonna see which of the three of us can get around the curb here. And whoever goes the furthest is the winner. You should leave your comment down below who you think's going to win. This is the obstacle course part of the video. You gotta
All right.
stay on the curb. Any questions? Beat Joey! Got Lily! Oh, the turn killed me. Headed to the pop-up shop now. Should we turn there? That's pretty cool looking. I'm going that way. the One Wheel pop-up shop with my own one wheel. You gotta like that. How we doing?
Hi. Hi, I'm Joey.
Joey, I'm Scott. Good to meet you, man.
That's a great name.
That is
You're Joey? Yeah.
That is Joey.
All right, welcome,
We're
guys.
stoked to be here, man.
Yeah.
We're stoked.
Yeah. Peruse around. This is our first ever,
How's it
retail
going?
Experience. Day one, really awesome, actually.
Yeah.
How we doing, man? How we doing, Jack? This is so good. And
This is Adam.
Adam, nice to meet you.
Scott, pleasure, man.
Pleasure. You guys are awesome.
Thanks for coming down.
What's happening, man? How are you doing?
What's
Give me a hug, man. Good to see you.
Crazy to see you.
Yeah, I know, right? I gotta get a hug from this guy. Oh man,
What up?
how are you doing?
How you doing? Nice to see
So officially, we're meeting each other. This is amazing. He's famous in my house. You're a celebrity. My children have asked me to get your autograph.
Oh,
They want your
I
autograph.
think that's the first time I've ever
Really?
written an autograph.
This is Jed Rosser, 4-time AA stock car racing champion, and this is the new one-wheel carbon fiber fender. This is Jed showing you just how strong our new carbon fiber fender is. Nice.
Try to come in the straightest line you can from as far away from it as you can. So that
Like straight line aligned
so,
with it.
right, you turned into it like right here, and then you only have like 2 seconds to set yourself up.
Okay, so I
So
need
if
to
you
go.
can, if you make that turn all the way back here as you're coming into it, then you have a lot longer time to create your trajectory and hit it perfectly straight.
Oh, what is going on?
Yep.
Oh, Joey. Oh, come on. Yay! Oh!
Alright, so folks, I'm gonna fill you in here. He just got it first try and I wasn't filming.
Because you did. I have my button different, don't I?
I didn't even get it. I'm too excited. I'm disappointed in myself. I have the same camera and I didn't even hit the record button. All right, right here. Two to make it true.
This is his camera. It's the same camera that I'm filming on right now. His button, however, mine is on C2. I saved it on C2 to hit record. He uses the red button there. I just think on a Sony, this is an awkward spot.
It is a very awkward spot.
This allows me to keep my camera.
I agree. I didn't realize you can make your creative functions the movie button. So I'm gonna start doing that now.
See, we're helping each other out. He's teaching me tricks on the one wheel, and I'm teaching him on the Sony.
You give love, you get love,
That's
baby.
right.
You give love, you get love.
It is getting late. We're gonna call it an evening. We're gonna pick up a day 2 at the pop-up shop and a group ride tomorrow. And we have races against some of these one-wheel guys. Jack, we're gonna try to get him in. Ted said he's in. It's gonna be an epic day tomorrow. So let's sign off and we'll start the day tomorrow. Good night for right now.
You give love, you get love, echoed through my dreams all night. I wondered if that's a better way of thinking than the other ways. Like first is the best, get yours while you can. I wonder if all those that have changed the world before did so knowing life is one big race to be first, to be second.
Hey, welcome to day 2 of LA.
It is
What's up?
it's going to be the best day. so
Race
far.
day. We're racing, the 3 of us. If you've not seen our series before where we race. Oh, Willie's down! It's hilarious.
Basically, I just win every race. I don't fall at all. It's amazing.
Those are not
That's
true.
I don't know
exactly
about
how
that.
it
The
happens.
noob almost won last time, but now I'm considering.
Wait, hold on.
Not a
Almost.
noob. So
almost.
I
already-
might win this time.
almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, not in one-wheel races. We're gonna give you the breakdown on the rules and regulations of said race, and we're playing for a very cool trophy. Here's the rules for engagement. We've set out the course around this park here in LA. We all know that there are cobblestones, sandy spots, pavement parts. There's a point where we have to take a selfie and a picture of the LA skyline, which is that direction. You'll see it all play out here. May the best one-wheeler win. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, man. Oh,
I'm ahead so far.
Start fast, finish fast, baby.
Look at this, the pint already getting butt kicked.
This cobblestone has to be like straight up balance and agility.
It's always about the way you start and finish. Let's go.
Lily's in the lead.
Oh no, my phone's falling out of my pants right now. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm ahead. I'm way ahead.
Coming by. I'm losing the race, I'm losing. Oh, Joey's down! Oh, Joey walked through! Woo! Joey fell! That's what I needed!
I just fell.
Joey's down.
Catching up. We got classes going on.
Hello. They did not look happy that I just went in there like that.
We're gonna take a selfie picture here. Oh no. Good thing we have mag handles. Oh man. Wrong way, look.
Oh man, Face ID, code, not working so much. It's not working. God, falling behind.
Pint is catching the plus, but not fast enough.
She's right in front of me. How is this gonna come down? She got me on that cobblestone.
XR needs to go a little faster.
Yeah, I'm gonna win because I went the right way. Woo, woo, woo!
Last final stretch. I don't know what Scott's doing.
Going the wrong way?
What? The wrong way? This is the right way. This is where we came from. Oh, it is the wrong way.
I don't know where he went, but I was told we end right here. I don't know where he's at. Might have changed the course.
On further review, none of us rode the course correct at all. We have to give a win to someone, so the best way we can decide is after all of that is a real quick game of rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3.
Boom.
So it's down to the two of you. Crap! I'll count, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wait, no, hold on.
Oh, that was
No.
ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I got it. No.
Lily loses! Joey's the winner!
Yeah, baby! What did I say? It's about how you finish.
Race is over. I can't believe I lost to that in just a silly game. Leaving the state park to get to Venice Beach. However, since one wheel is the only way we're going, we gotta check our battery life because it's a real struggle all of a sudden. But we got something really cool to talk about when we get to Venice Beach. How we're gonna get there, that's the question. Let's check. Battery pit stop really quick.
Yes, because I don't want to be carrying my one wheel.
How we decided who rode what was all by weight, so that we would make sure that we would get the most life out of our batteries. So, 41%?
42.
42, 61,
75.
75. We're gonna make our way towards Venice, get something to snack on while we charge, and then continue our journey.
Let's go.
Stoplights, which will turn a 16-mile ride into a journey, much like a journey that was taken over 2,000 years ago. This journey, this epic journey of 2,000 years ago, the Christmas journey, is about a young couple that's going to give birth to a guy by the name of Jesus who, the story of his birth is the good news. Like, if you've heard anything about Jesus that is not good news, then you've got the wrong version. that's what we hope to kind of say today in a compelling way, is that the news of Jesus is good. That's the way it was introduced to the world. And if you just have heard it different, you got the wrong version. On to Venice we go. And this good news is for everybody. It's not for a select few of people. Everyone this good news is for. It's the hope of the world. It's the thing that, I mean, I don't know about you, but I want it to be true. I don't want it not to be true, because it's the thing that's changed the world for everybody. The question is, will they have a place in charge of all of our ONEWHEEL?
This whole topic of good news, this good news is for everyone. You know when someone, a friend or a family member gets good news and you want to celebrate that for them, but it's not for you? Or when you get good news and you just want to celebrate and you want everyone else to celebrate too? Well, this good news is that for everyone. There's nothing you can do to be exempt from the good news, and there's nothing you can do to earn the good news. It's literally for everyone. And this good news is truly very good. So maybe you're asking, why is this good news? What about this Jesus guy coming to be born in some barn, good news for me? Or maybe you've heard this Christmas story and you didn't think it was good news. Well, we're gonna leave here, head back towards the beach, continue one-wheeling. We're gonna dive into why it is good news for you, for me, and for the entire world. Journey from Starbucks to the beach was long. I swear I went through so many different emotions. I'd never gone through downtown Los Angeles from this perspective, floating away on a one wheel. Everything I saw happened fast. Well, because I was moving fast. It was like I had a split second to see everything, to take it all in. When we were going through downtown, I felt like I was walking on air. The vibes of the city and everyone walking around made me feel like I was all of a sudden immersed in the city's culture. Only a few miles later, though, things drastically shifted. Suddenly, we were out of downtown and into the outskirts. I began to ride by more tents pitched in the underpasses and seeing people hanging out on the sidewalks. My heart became weary. I began to want to protect myself. It made me think, am I even being the good news when I get like this? As we were getting about halfway to the beach, I mentioned to Scott that maybe this is a good time to use up one of our Ubers. And you know what? We decided to. And as we rode, I reflected on the ride. In that moment of fear and judgment, I had to remind myself, the good news is just as good for me as it is for those people on the side streets of LA, and quite frankly, everyone else in between.
Thank you. Venice, that would be Uber, if you're keeping track, Uber Drive twice now. We have one left. Might be breaking the rule. Let's jump into the conversation now before we do a race down here, and we have a special guest racing here in a moment. Let's finish that thought where Lily was talking about the good news. Why is it even called the good news? Like, who called it the good news? Why is it called good news, right? That's the question Lily posed a while ago before we got into the car, as I put my hair in a man bun. It's not been called a good news by just people. See, the story is by eyewitness accounts that these angels showed up with shepherds. were two shepherds, and they said, I bring you good news. You notice this book bag I've been wearing, right? It is heavy. I don't know how much it weighs, but it's full of all of the gear, the drones, the lenses, everything. And it's, I don't know, 50 pounds, but it feels like 100 pounds. You got things in your life that you just want to get rid of. The savior of the world came to rescue you of all the baggage you're carrying around. The past that you just don't know how to manage and you self-medicated, it ain't working. The future dreams that you have no idea how that's gonna happen. And the relationships that are falling apart, all that baggage you're carrying, he came to save you from that. Like, that's a big deal. That's the good news. Jesus did not come to be the dictator. What he wants to do is have input in your decisions in life so that he can prevent you from heartache and carrying baggage and all of the weight of the world. It's not your responsibility. That's the good news, is you have somebody coming along saying, I got you. We'll finish that thought here, but we're gonna pause for a race really quick. We have a guy by the name of Jamie that follows us on YouTube, and we're meeting up with him really quick to race. All right, this is who I was talking about.
What's up, Jamie?
Hey.
Jamie, how we doing, man?
Good, man.
We're gonna race. You down to race? Fun
Yes,
race.
yes.
It's fun.
We're serious
Okay.
about our race.
We have a trophy.
Serious fun.
May the best one-wheeler win. 1, 2, 3, go. What? The pint's in the lead? It never happens.
It's more nimble through all these people, man.
I'm not. There are so many people here.
I want that trophy.
What a beautiful view it is here in Santa Monica.
I'm in last right now. It's all right. There's a lot of people. Oh man.
I think I can get ahead here.
Gonna get tight here for a little bit.
The pier is amazing. All the lights are so impressive. Third place. I'm gonna have to run through sand here. I think I can get that.
I'm losing some ground. Uh-oh. There they are. Coming in hot.
We're gonna pick it up here in a minute.
Pedal to the metal a little bit. Jamie is so fast on that. Oh no! Oh no!
I'm now in second place. Just gotta keep it moving.
Lily! Lily!
Oh yes!
I should have not said anything.
Oh yes! Look at her!
Work for me. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, baby!
Okay. Running.
Oh my gosh, no way! My little legs! There's no way!
Oh no! I didn't know this was an advantage.
Let's go.
Let's go. Winner.
Here's Lily coming in.
I'm out of breath.
Oh! Well done, everyone. Good race. We should
job.
probably get to the pop-up shop. Pop-up shop, night 2, group ride. Getting started. Took us a little bit to get back from the beach, but we made it.
We're gonna stop for red lights. We're gonna stop for everything. We have to stop for to keep us out of trouble.
Is that red ice there? Say pizza. On 3 at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Pizza!
A couple weeks ago, we shot a video on our YouTube channel about shred lights. Right here. This is Eric from Shred Lights.
Let's go! Let's go, Vikings!
Small world, see? You're from Minnesota, right?
From Woodbury originally, yeah.
Yeah, come on! Skull all the way. I love it. I love it. And we made it back successfully. Group ride over. Party starts now.
is a wrap on the event. We are saying goodbye.
Does anybody else feel like it's really feels weird to walk right now? Because I feel like for the majority of the time we've been one-wheeling.
48 hours of one-wheeling.
It's like the first time walking right now,
These
so it feels really weird.
But hold on, have you noticed
Have
this?
you noticed the
that
Santa up there?
Santa and his, here, would you like to see?
Who's gonna catch that?
Joey's got it!
Your seatbelt should be worn low and tight across your hips to fasten.
As we travel back to the tundra of Minnesota, I am left with more questions than I have answers for. Did we make a difference? Did our lights shine brightly? Did we speak life? I'm reminded that often in life we don't get to choose what happens to us, only how we respond. When I saw the email, I knew we had to go and hang out with some really amazing people. We laughed a lot, rode our one wheels for miles, saw some amazing sunsets, and made some great friends. I figure if I'm going to change the world, it doesn't start with a place, a product. It starts with people. I'm so excited to call Jack, Joey, Ted, Jamie, and Bodie my friends. Can't wait to float with you again. That said, I'm really glad to be back with my family, and I'm looking forward to the race tomorrow.
We're back in the tundra!
This is we're in our element.
We are in our element. Okay, hey, we got pink and blue powder. We're about to make a little bit of explosion on the last race of Racemas.
I'm winning this.
Yes, no, I don't know about that.
I'm bringing it home.
I'm gonna bring it home.
Okay.
We all know.
Okay, here's the rules. We start by blowing the powder. Pink and blue, we're not doing any baby reveal.
No babies.
It's just
No
the colors
babies.
we could get.
Making the snow look awesome.
We're gonna go after we launch this, and the race is down to the dock. It's a straightforward, not much except for the snow complicates life.
We know how to get there.
Let's do it.
Let's get it done.
Let's go.
I'm already sliding now.
Oh, the pine takes an early lead.
She fell. It is slippery here.
Oh, we're making a turn here to the left. Oh, you just cannot. Oh.
See if I can get that. Oh my god!
I hope it's paying off that I ride a ton in the snow. The pint is killing the XR and the Plus.
Reek it on. Okay, I can do this.
I can't move! How the heck are you moving?
Shoot!
Lily just tripped! Okay, seriously. My one wheel's not going, guys. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! This is so complicated.
It's not much of a race, really. It's about technical riding.
Okay, get back on.
Okay.
Okay, get back on. Take a second to breathe.
You need to go slow, not fast, to keep that traction.
I'm trying to win here. Oh!
Okay, moving. Oh my gosh.
Slow but sturdy. Oh!
Oh, there it is. There it is. That's victory, folks. I'm bringing home the win in the tundra of Minnesota.
What do you say? We just race. What do you say we just race?
Race on feet.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah! Victory! Woo! Yeah! Woo! We gotta go check on what is their deal. Hands down.
Finish on the one wheel.
Yeah, finish on the one wheel. No, spinning out. Lily's diving. Okay, so the struggle now is, Lily, did you win
I've not
any?
won anything.
Wow, thanks
This
for
is
showing
so
up.
sad.
You and I are tied.
Yeah, so what's the deal here?
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors, I think is the way we gotta go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No!
I won! Yeah! Woo! Yes! Yes! I won the trophy! Thanks for playing. Thanks for showing up, everybody.
Good job.
I want to be humble.
I'm okay. This was just so good.
Man, in this video, we have covered a lot of terrain.
Tons of different ground.
We started in the snow.
Wow. Yeah.
Went to the palm trees.
Yes.
And now we're back.
And I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
a lot more cozy by the fire.
This is.
though.
I prefer this. I prefer this environment for sure.
Then the palm trees.
All
Fun
of
to
it, yeah.
visit.
I love this.
Especially this time of year.
And
It
this
is a
is
good time to visit.
this is home. This is
home. And there's something to be said about not making your decisions about where you are in life. We cannot allow our present day circumstances to determine our future. When we were out in LA, there was a moment that didn't make it in this video where we went to our Airbnb and it was sketchy, like scary business. And we were all stressed. What are we gonna do? We already paid for the Airbnb. We walked away, didn't put it in the video. And if we would have used that moment to define our time in LA, we would have been like, this is gonna be a sketchy time, it's gonna be a bummer. But we didn't allow that circumstance to determine the outcome. If you can learn from that, from us in your own life, your present day circumstances, maybe you went through a divorce this year. Maybe you're a single parent and you're like, when will I ever be married again? Or maybe you're a student and you're failing classes. So many different scenarios. Don't let that determine your future. This story of the good news gives us hope into those things. If you believe what we're saying. And even down to the story, the journey of Mary and Joseph in the journey to give birth to Jesus actually illustrates this the best. Lily, what do you know about that journey?
The journey that Mary and Joseph went on was a crazy one. They journeyed through the desert, through tons of different terrain to find a place to have their baby boy. And what they didn't realize that was when they arrived, there was no place for them to have Jesus, so they ended up in a barn. Not ideal for any new parents, but they went with it because they know that the good news, something greater was about to happen. It's something greater. And if Mary and Joseph would have let the barn dictate what could be or what was to come for Jesus or even their future, they might not have went through with it. They might have let the fear or the nervousness rob them of believing that something good could really come out of it. And so the good news can change us. The good news has changed me, and I know it's changed Joey and Scott as well, but Joey, I want to know what the good news has done for you.
When I decided to believe in the good news and what happened and who Jesus is, my life just changed. You know, that heavy weight that was on my shoulders, it was gone. I felt so free in my life. I stopped comparing myself to other people, and I can't really explain it all, but I just felt so free.
We were eyewitness accounts to what happened at the LA pop-up shop. You saw it. We didn't use CGI. We were there. We documented and told you all about it. The authors in the Bible, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and hundreds more, were eyewitness accounts to what happened with Jesus. That's a game changer, in my opinion, that it's not a made-up story, right?
Absolutely.
We're
like
not
you saw it with your own eyes. Like
Yeah.
we saw the LA pop-up shop. We saw the one-wheel guys. It was real. Same thing 2,000 years ago.
Matthew, a tax collector, right there when Jesus came up, and he just simply recorded his version, like his story. He didn't have a camera to vlog it. He had probably stone and ink, right? Or stone and chisels, and said, oh my gosh, I met this guy named Jesus. He was born in a barn. Yeah, he did some amazing things. And so if you got baggage, then it's time to believe the good news. And like we've said already, if it's a different version, then good. If you felt manipulated, that it's a religion that's hurting people, there's no love in it, it's all about money, you've heard the wrong story, because the angel came to announce Jesus and said, I have good news and great joy. That should just drop like a ton of bricks. That's the game changer. Please come back to Jesus. Come back to that story. It's good news. And in that relationship, as you begin to believe, you can start throwing your baggage in the fire. It's gone forever when you engage in a relationship with Jesus. Okay, that said, we are going to switch gears.
Okay, so I've been hiding in the woods this whole time, and they're talking forever, but they're about done. Kids have been inside. Merry Christmas from all of us to you. So let's go give the trophy away. Da 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 da!
Oh, look at that trophy!
I have been waiting
Sweet.
for so long.
It's mine.
This is the trophy.
That is impressive.
Yeah. Well, give it to me already. No.
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 Just
I am the winner.
The winner of the races.
I am the winner of Merry Racemas.
Merry Racemas, everybody.
This thing is legit.
That's awesome.
It is.
Okay, enough said. Subscribe already. Give us thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next One Wheel Wednesday, everybody.
Merry
we love you all.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That's my wife, by the way.
I exist.
And we have all our 8 children are they're watching from the windows right now, like freaking out. Okay, I think, is there any other way to end this but just to walk off, or what do we want to do? Get on a sleigh ride?
Rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors, that thing?
No, this is going on my desk.
Yes, rock,
going on my
He's
desk.
always a winner.
Okay, see you guys. Bye-bye now.